You're such an asshole.
CastleConsulting.com have a request from coming across the pond in Ireland, where I originally thought I hailed from, genetically speaking, and it turns out I have very little to do with Ireland, even though the family came over there and they said, well, the Clary family did come from Ireland, but the genetic line is not there. It's the Vikings that came in and raped all the women back in the 800s and the 1000s. And I'm a Viking. Yay. A Scandinavian socialist pussy. Hey, Captain, I'm 17 and in my 5th year, junior year, in Ireland. So this threw me off. He's in high school. I thought he was like some genius. And he is. But I thought, oh, he's Doogie Howser. He's in college at 17. That's not how it works over there. It's the 23rd grade. You're 6. Just kidding. In Ireland, IQ tested between 128 and 136 on different tests. I'm doing good in school and taking hard subjects, but I don't know if I could take another 4 years of this at university. It's too boring and repetitive. I'm miserable just going to school, doing homework and studying nonstop. The school I go to is called a grind school and is full of the most competitive students around, lots of Asians. So see, that's got to suck. You'd think a school like that is challenging you mentally, or is designed to anyway, still can't hold your interest. And I'd like to say, we'll give it a shot. Sometimes there's what I found, because I fell asleep in school too. And when I went to college, even though I was studying incredibly boring subjects, it was competition that ended up driving me towards that. And then also the fact I had nothing to do with 8-hour security shifts sitting on my ass. So maybe if there's a way you could find some kind of incentive through competition, hey, stick it to the Asians. You got to beat those Asians or something. Maybe be the top, see if you could become valedictorian. But no, I do it. I understand. It's and college sucks. It just fucking sucks. It's no better. So here's my escape plan. I'm going to America, New Hampshire this summer to work and visit my dad, and I was thinking about just staying there, getting a GED, and joining the National Guard to get training in some field, probably IT. I would get the GED quietly and join the National Guard and go to boot camp without mentioning it until I actually get sent off. Well, who are you going to mention it to? Your dad? Your mom? Do they not want you to? I don't know if you could do that at 17. Plus, you might have to be a citizen, which we're going to answer in the follow-up email. But so far, I'm not against your idea here. I looked at the GED test questions, and they're easy. Yeah, yes, they are. It's the equivalent to you're graduating from the 5th grade in the United States, which is 27B in Ireland. Also talked to American friends about what they're doing in math and physics, and we're way ahead over here. After that, I'll look for work and or day trade. Crypto already had some success. No. Day trading is not a career. I know some dude bros got to you. I know you watched some movies from Hollywood about Wall Street. No, you're not. That is not a skill. That is not a skill. Day trading cryptocurrencies is not a skill, especially when it's going like that. Well, I'm a day trader. I made money. I'm a Bitcoin millionaire. Look at me. I got a website. Come on. I like to see it when it's going down. No, you will not do that. Do it on the side. You're already doing it if you're doing it on the side and having success, but don't do it. No. I have some maritime experience. I could even work with my dad doing construction, carpentry, and painting. I don't need much to be content. A trailer and a minimalist life would be fine for me, at least until I find a wife. Any general Cappy advice for me? Is this plan idealistic or possible? It's possible. I don't think it's idealistic. I think you're selling yourself incredibly short. Because I do like the concept of joining the National Guard, but then you got to do something during the daytime. And you're like, I don't know. It's like, no. You got the intelligence. You're in a school that's at least challenging you. You may not be aware of it, but it's giving you, like you said, it's way ahead over there in Ireland than it is to dumb fuck you over here in the United States with our genuine retards. So you are getting, I wouldn't say skills, but you're learning math and studies that will go and help you significantly pursue a real career and a real profession. And I appreciate your minimalism, like, I just want to live in a trailer and paint. Well, let's avoid that for now, because that's not a good check every 2 weeks that comes in the mail. Then you're no different. You have this brilliant IQ, but you're no different than our stupid fucking morons here in the United States. I'm going to major in literature and poetry. Why can't I find a job? Also, should I pay back my grandmother for the private school tuition if I'm not going to college? Lastly, how do I deal with family disappointment? My dad would be more disappointed than mad, but my grandmother would be pissed. I don't have anyone else to go to. Only child who lives with his grandmother. P.S. Appreciate what you do. It saved me from my original intent of a history degree. Thanks. Okay, good. All right, so you know you got to do some stuff. Okay, so I read that again. I had a couple questions. Are you in high school or college? Why? How are you possibly a fifth-year junior? What's the freaking hold-up? Is some weird Ireland grade system? We got that. Are you a U.S. citizen or Irish or both? What does the school you're currently attending offer in terms of education and job opportunity? What are you studying there? Okay. It's a private high school. It's a weird Ireland grading system. You're both an Irish and U.S. citizen. It's only a high school, so not much in terms of employment. I'm studying a STEM course. Most schools are allowed only one. Okay, so you're going along STEM. Okay, look, here's the opportunity. Unintentionally, you're spoiled. Okay, this has nothing. This is not like you're entitled. I'm not saying your personality is like, but you're spoiled. Your grandmother's sending you overseas to study at a private, and it sounds like very rigorous high school, right? You're not an adult yet, and while you could come here and take the GED and go out, you're a junior now. What is it? You got a year and a half you left. Tough it out over there in Ireland. Now, the reason I'm going to say that is not only because your grandmother would be happy, and that's kind of the game plan, but getting a GED and saving the year and a half of schooling is not worth the rush or any benefit that's going to be conferred upon you if you get into the National Guard early, and then whatever your plan B is in addition to joining the National Guard. I would go to this high school. I would study the hell out of it. I would graduate as best I could, top of my class. I would learn as much, and I would get into the competitive aspect. I want you go and beat the Asians. That should be easy. Let's see if you can beat the Asians. Let's see if you could get in the top 5 of your class. All right? Get really good grades. And the reason I'm saying to stay there and tough it out is because even though it will suck and you're bored, and you got the IQ, it's going to give you a skill, and that is toughing shit out. I've said it before in a previous video. Old Clairmeister here did not form in a vacuum of pampered Swipple goodiness. We did not have, it came through perseverance and suffering and starvation and hard work. That's how men are formed. And you need to learn now, the sooner the better. Some people don't learn until they're like 40, that life is hard, it's not easy, and once you learn to tackle challenges, to say, fuck no, I ain't going out like that, we ain't going out like that, then you're going to have a lot more success. So this ability to persevere, charge at challenges, and above all else, learn and accept and know that life is not the pampered little Swipple lifestyle that everyone aims to give their children and is shown on TV. Once you learn that, you will, one, you'll be happier because you will be living in the real world, but two, you will have you'll be much more successful. Because people, all Americans today and Westerners, especially socialist Europeans, it's work avoidance, it's reality avoidance. They do whatever they can to not work, to not and that's the difference largely between successful and unsuccessful people. Right? Well, the other thing is people who have kids they can't afford. That's the main determinant. But then beyond that, ceteris paribus, is people who don't let challenges stop them, and they know life sucks, and they don't let it bother them. So what you have right now is the next year and a half, you will do the best you can. You will meet that challenge. You will beat the fuck out of that school. You will get A's or whatever grades they have in Ireland. Probably graded by whiskey. Oh, you got checked in. You got Jameson. Oh, then you got billet. And get your high school diploma. Then, once you're that, then execute your plan. Return to the United States. Study for the ASVAB while you're at it. That might be something to throw in there. Study for that test. That test is very important. Go back to the United States, look into joining the National Guard, but then you're going to need another plan, dude. You can't just, well, join the National Guard. I mean, you could join the military full-time, then you got a full-time gig. But if you want to join the National Guard, now you got part-time stuff. You're in the military. You get a bunch of benefits. You're going to get tuition assistance. You got a high IQ. You got the STEM background already programmed into you from this high school, so that when you go to college, matter of fact, it'll probably be too easy for you. You'll be like, when the fuck do we get to this? I got to take English? I already speak English. Lived in 2 countries, they speak it. Then you go into some kind of college or trade or boot camp or something that'll get you a job, okay? In the field of STEM, most likely. So just tough it out there in that high school. If it's still too boring for you, like you got extra time, okay, a couple things you could do in the meantime. Go Western Governors University, ASU Online, start getting your prereqs out of the way, all right? Or if there's any other educational opportunities where you could get U.S. credit at U.S. colleges, Western Governors University, ASU Online, there might be some others, those are just the 2 most prominent ones that come to mind. Take those classes, get rid of your prereqs. So then in a more idealistic situation, you're graduating from the school, top marks, you have a couple classes, 5, maybe ideally 6 college classes taken care of. You don't have to do prereqs, they take care of that. You come back to the United States, you sign up with the National Guard, and then you go and major in mechanical engineering or electrical engineering or something like that. And then at the age of 18, you're probably in better than most people, in shape than most like 40-year-olds. Right? And then from there, I say you reassess your situation there. But no, don't drop out and go get your GED. Plus, like I said, you're 17. If that's kind of a plan for like a 14-year-old genius, if the state lets you drop out and take the GED and you just start taking classes online. Heck, nothing says you can't take college classes anyway at the age of 14 and get college credits. It's not like they refuse you, reject you. A little secret there. If you want to like not put your time into high school classes and put it into college classes, go do it. But, all right, that's it. You guys got questions? The old captain's got answers over at assholeconsulting.com. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.